Good song right here. She won't a pearl necklace. ZZ Top's pretty cool. I like them. I don't know. They had some cool shit. Once they got like the synthesizers in there, like legs and shit. Like before that though, they had some cool shit. Definitely some really cool bluesy, crazy shit. Like I liked it a lot. This is the Lord Show. So I'm sitting around, you know, and I'm reading the board. The board's pretty good today. Let's see. After you eat a bowl of cereal, do you drink the milk? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Sometimes I give it to my cat Bubby. Look at this. I shaved. That's something pretty. I still got the hair though because I had to get a job, and I got a job and shit. But I had to shave, right? I can't shave the head just because you know it's not accepted to have a big pentagram tattoo on the back of your head, and I look weird. I don't look as much like a hobbit, which is cool. But everybody. I think it's weird because D-Sub was like, you're too small to be a hobbit. I must look small on this camera because, like, I'm not that small. Everybody thinks I'm tiny. Like, this guy I played WoW with, I showed him some of my music on. You know, he knows I got Crohn's, and he was like, oh, dude, you could eat so skinny you could probably wrap your hands around him. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? I'm like 180 pounds. Like, he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm like 6 foot 180. Like, how the fuck is that small? I'm not that small. It pisses me off. I don't get it. Like, I'm not little. Anyway. Fedor lost. That was fucking heartbreaking. That was like Cleveland losing in the playoffs or something. Like, I saw a tear roll down his face, man. Kim was just like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I was so upset. Like, it was good, though. I mean, he fucking, you know, I love that guy. He's the best fighter I've ever seen. He's one of my favorites. I'll admit that. I'm a Fedor, not hugger. But how can you not be such a... I like the way his attitude, you know? Like, his management's saying crazy shit about, like, psychic technology or some crazy shit, like mind control. And he's not, though. He's just like, you know, I lost, okay? He's not retiring. You know, that's... You know, if he did, that would have been okay, too. I don't know. Love the guy. And, he's been slipping, though. What's bothering me is everybody's like, oh, he was never that good. And people that think that, I can't help but think that you're a fucking moron. Like, why is it? There's this need in people, and it's usually insecure people. There's this need in people to just, like, fucking... If everybody agrees on something, which, you know, a lot of times you're right. I mean, if it's music or something, but, like, if a consensus on, like, an opinion... And they'll just go against it just to go against it. Oh, just to be different. Because, you know, everybody look at me. I don't know what it is. It might be an attention thing. I have no idea. But how can you deny what that guy did? Like, the UFC heavyweight division was fucking awful at that point. Okay, so don't even compare them. Like, in Pride, they had the guys. And yeah, when they came to UFC, they were past their primes. Like, fuck you, okay? You know, those were the guys right there. Nogueira. I mean, the Fedor Nogueira fight's Crow Cop. I mean, you gotta be fucking kidding me. These guys were excellent fighters. Excellent fighters. And Fedor destroyed them. You never knew what he was gonna do. He was the best fighter I've ever seen. And he just slowed down. I mean, he's also the best ever at another sport that's very similar to mixed martial arts called combat sambo, right? He lost in that in 2008 to a 22-year-old, a younger, faster guy. He's won that thing 4 times. So if you want to talk about top competition, sambo's like the world championship is like the Olympics. They got people from all the countries, you know. They come in, the best sambo people in the world, and they fucking fight each other. And Fedor won that 4 times. He's a fucking grandmaster, like a rank 1 grandmaster in sambo. Like, that is the highest rank you can attain other than training, okay? Other than being like an instructor ranks. But that's the highest rank you can attain. And they advance you by winning world titles. So, I mean, like, he's the best ever at that, too. And he lost there. He got dethroned 2008, you know, because he had top competition to fight. And that's about where he slipped. And in MMA, there wasn't really top competition to fight where he was. So, you know, he was beating the guys. But that's where he slipped. I mean, he fell off. It's okay. He had such a big reign. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's the best fighter ever. I don't care what anybody says. Like, well, he's a fucking god. Like, he's the god of MMA. Like, people, I think history will show that. Like, in 20, 30 years, you know, people look back and he'll be like like Marciano-esque, you know? I mean, like, people will just be like, yeah, Fedor, man, he changed a lot. He did, you know, he was cross-trained. He changed things. I mean, he was excellent. Changed the way a heavyweight should perform, in my opinion. You know? He showed us what a heavyweight could be. Not a big, slow slugger, but just a perfect fighter. Like, good lord. I'll get off that now, but I mean, shit. Fuck you if you say bad things about Fedor. You know, I don't enjoy that. I hate the color changes on this. Been on No Panda binge. Had a lot of them. Like them. I'm gonna be real sick when I start my job. It's okay. I can do it. Like, I don't know. It's a mindset. You know, fucking. I'm not mentally weak. Like, everything's a mindset. You know, I can deal with anything physically. Just, you know, you got the right mindset. You can do anything you want. You know, I mean, you get the right mindset, you're good to go. So, you know, I've been doing a lot of that. Thinking about that, getting ready, shaving, listening to the Pearl Necklace. Just, you know, the Fedor thing really, I'm real upset about that, to be honest with you. It still just kind of sits on me. It's just like, it's over, you know. It's just like a period of my life's over. Cause like, I've watched MMA since I was like 8 or 9 years old. I swear to God on that. Like, and, you know, when it wasn't MMA, it was Ultimate Fighting, NHB, you know, I mean, I've seen it all, you know, and just that guy's the guy. So, you know, all the guys jumped on during the Ultimate Fighter, and it's cool you're fans and stuff, but you just don't get it. Like, they'll disrespect Fedor because they seen him past his prime, or they didn't really see Pride. You know, they didn't know Pride existed until it did. And that's the kind of people that just don't have respect for that era of MMA. You know, Vanderlei, or, you know, he's overrated. It's all the Pride guys are overrated. I don't understand where this comes from. It's just people that didn't see Pride, just, they reject it for some reason. I don't know. Weird. You know, back in the day, I mean, Mark Coleman for a while was just, oh my God, that guy was awesome. That was my first guy that I was just like, you know, my heart was in it, because he was from Ohio and shit. You know, there were fighters when we first started that I liked. Like, Oleg was one of my favorites, Hektarov, and Tank, of course. I mean, my dad fucking loved Tank, big Tank fans. But Mark Coleman came along, you know, he got an Ohio boy, and we're Cleveland people, and he just fucking demolished people. Like, Mark Coleman looked Fedor-like in that era, you know, and no, we hadn't really seen that. You know, no one had really seen a guy just pummel a guy, just fucking just bam, bam, just fuck him up, you know, I mean, he was awesome. You know, you've seen that era, and then you started to see, like, if you've seen, I wish everybody could have seen it all that loves MMA. Like, I mean, I don't disrespect when you became a fan, but, like, I feel bad that you didn't get the privilege to see all that go down. Like, I mean, it's just unfortunate, because you're never going to have it, you know, you're not seeing it when it happened, you're never going to have that feeling about it, you know, where MMA really evolved, and you got to watch it, and Pride had a lot to do with that. Pride was just, so was the UFC, though. They both had some of the best fighters, you know, I never got that either. Why pick a side? They both had some of the best guys, you know, in the world. Chuck Liddell tried a shot over there, couldn't hang, you know, that doesn't mean, though, you know, any fight could have went different. He could have beat Rampage that night, you don't know, I mean, it's fighting. Everybody takes losses and shit too. Just respect these guys and watch them and enjoy it. Like, don't worry about, you know, if you're right. That's what I use this for. I like to talk about MMA. I don't want to sit there and argue who's right about stuff. It's a fight, you know. I mean, it's cool. Let's watch it and see what happens. Love those guys for what they do. You know, just watch and see what happens. Who cares? You know, your opinions aren't important. No one gives a shit. Just tell me why you like to fight. Why, you know, it's cool to think, like, why, who's going to win, you know, think about it. But, like, to be like, I am absolutely sure he's overrated, I'm fucking, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just fucking babbling to try to prove you're right to somebody to feel self-righteous. Like, fucking eat a dick. No one cares. Watch the fucking fight. Me and Kimmy had a good Valentine's Day. I'm just moving right on. It was pretty cool. Like, we just hung out. It's just, you know, I bought her some chocolate, basic shit. You didn't have to spend a lot of money. Just hung out and, like, enjoyed spending time with each other. That's awesome. Crazy sex, to be honest. Like, it was great. But, I don't know. And everybody, there's a friend hating on Valentine's Day. And I never hated when I was single because I didn't mind being single. And every time I see a single person be like, oh, fuck Valentine's Day, I'm like, yeah, I sense bitterness, you know. Smell a little bitterness in there, dude. I mean, that's just fact. I just do. You get bitter about it for some reason. Who cares? I mean, you can use Valentine's Day when you're single, you know. And another girl, you like just start hang out, like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, and just be kind of playful about it. Like, and you will get some pussy. Like, just, it's all how you carry yourself. It's all, you know, what you put forth. It's nothing to do with what you look like or what you got. You know, women are misunderstood for that. It's how they feel around you, how you make them feel. Find out how a woman likes to feel and make her feel that way, and she will, you know. She will want to be a part of your world no matter what. But I'm going to end this fucker. Hold up! Kill it right there. My left nut's far bigger than my right nut. That's true.